my question is, let's say I'm doing 200 per day. So in a month, I think I'm having about over 30K in a month, over 4,000 plus in a month. Yes. Okay. And I want to now, maybe after 2 or 3 months, I now decide to make it 300 per day. Is it allowed, or is it like it must be, if I'm doing 100 naira per day, I must continue with it till, or can I, in any time, can I increase my savings? That's my question, sir.
Thank you very much. You can increase your savings at any time, but you cannot increase the tenor at any time. You can increase your savings from 100 to 200 to 300 to 400 per day anytime in the course of the year. But you cannot, in the course of the life of your contribution, change the tenor from 5 years to 10 years. You cannot, because the rates are different. So of course, I can decide, for instance, that I want to do one for 5 years and I want to do one for 20 years. So there will be 2 different commitments. The different tenors will also inform the kind of investment that we are getting into for your funds. And the rate is also affected. The longer the tenor, the higher the rate. The shorter the tenor, the lower the rate. So if, for instance, I'm doing 5 years now and I'm earning 12% and I'm not happy, I want to raise it to like 15%. So in which case, I will now have to increase my tenor to about 10 years. You cannot terminate the 5-year one and roll it into the 10-year investment. No, you have to start a 10-year separate. That would mean that you probably have about 2 different lines of investment in the Emin program. So yes, you can increase your daily contribution within a particular plan. So we have about 4 plans now. We have the basic, which is 5 years. We have the classic, which is 10 years. We have the business package, which is 15 years. And we have the executive package, which is 20 years. So there are different packages. It's not like the way we have our entrepreneurial packages, You cannot terminate one to go into another one. You can only just add another one to what you currently have. So I hope that makes sense to us.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. 14 Gate, are you there? We are listening to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You have been busy somewhere, right?
Somehow. I'm in, I'm off.
Yeah, because you are not with us.
I'm off.
Okay. So when are you likely to see you?
Let me not just promise, because I don't want to promise and I will not meet up. One day I'll just body.
Don't do one day. One day is no day. Hello? Let us see you next week. This year we are serious.
Right,
Let's see you next week, Wednesday.
Right.
One day is no day,
sir.
please. All right then.
All right, appointment.
Next week, Wednesday.
I had a little about what question you are giving a reply to now.
Yes.
But I want to know what qualifies one to partake in it. That is one. In T&C of the journey, what are the conditions? So I was able to listen to some of the conditions you mentioned, But I want to add, this is a long-term journey, let me say.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm so happy. The great fix it is something that whoever is serious, even a beggar,
Yes.
can try to.
Yes.
Who is Emin?
Yes.
And have a future plan.
Yes.
Try to meet up with. But in this T and C part of it, I want to ask, in the absence of existence of a member, that is, if a member who have a package in this journey cease to exist, that is no more existing,
Okay.
what are the conditions there?
That is our T and C condition number 9. Number 9. And it says, in the event of death,
Okay.
beneficiary holders for value must retain ownership. What that means that those who succeed you and want to enjoy it, beneficiaries holders for value must retain ownership for a minimum of 10 years before disposal. You can dispose it anytime you want. If one dies and it passes on to one's children, to ensure that they don't sell it, like they will sell your house and sell your land, because it's supposed to be a generational wealth creation program, they must hold it for 10 years after the death of the owner and going to enjoy the benefit for 10 years, hoping that in that period they themselves will come to understand it, appreciate it, and buy into it for their own children. Yes.
So that is to say, they will continue paying the amount
And continue to enjoy the benefit. Yes. Yes.
but 10 years will be, let's assume it's 5 years.
Yes.
To 10 years.
No, the tenure will still. If, for instance, I go into a package of 5 years, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And God forbid, first year, second year, I die, and my kids take it up. They have all the tenure. They'll just contribute to the end of that 5 years and collect the total benefit. That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Just that I had the head for 10 years.
Yes. If the whichever is shorter, either the remaining tenure of your investment or at least 10 years after your death, whichever is shorter. Yes.
That we need longer than 10 years.
Yes, they must hold it for a minimum of 10 years, because after even if you have not died, even you yourself, if you want to dispose of it, for instance, you have done it for 5 years and you are tired, though you had programmed yourself for 10 years, now after 5 years you can sell it. Some other members will buy it from you, and they will give you the current market value at the time you are selling it, and they will take it on and complete it from there. Because it's like all of us have agreed to plant cocoa, and so go and plant a farm of cocoa, and cocoa would take a 10 years of gestation. But after 5 years, you say you are no longer doing. Are we going to go and cut the cocoa tree to sell because of you? We cannot sell it. So what we do is that another person will buy your ownership for that cocoa farm, and so okay, you go away. So then the cocoa just continues with his journey. So it's the same thing.
Okay, what are the conditions that qualifies one to?
Oh yeah, you must have subscribed to one of the entrepreneurial packages, and the entrepreneurial packages are Navigator, Range, and Phantom. Navigator today is 10,000, but very soon we are reviewing it up. It's going to 20,000. Range is 100,000, and Phantom is 1 million. So it's only people. We see the reason is simple. Anybody who cannot afford to buy an entrepreneurial package doesn't have anything he's doing. So we don't want to take people who are struggling to come and join and become a problem to us. So it is not available for people who are just in Explorer, who are still struggling from hand to mouth. So as an entrepreneur, you already have something doing. Therefore, you have a source of income. So that's why it's limited to people on the entrepreneurial packages of Navigator, Range, and Phantom.
All right, sir.